Hey there, friends. Happy Thursday. I'm glad you could join me today. We do have a few quick housekeeping slides before we get to the rate. Let me go ahead and pull that up here real quick so that we can kind of get going and save us all maybe just a little time if we can. Um, so for those of you that don't know, my company Homebridge has joined CMG Home Loans. So my email's changed, my phone number's still the same, the team's still the same. But the good news is we were already a pretty big company. Now we're a really big company, so rates and programs are even better. And I know some of you probably don't care much, but some of you might. So just wanted to throw that out there. It's been on Facebook, but just hear the first video as I'm now a CMG employee. Um, a big thing has dropped with FHA, and they're saying that they're ready to start approving some 40-year mortgages. Now it says certain home buyers, and it says it's going to start in May. So I'm not sure what exactly the certain home buyers portion is, but I can only imagine it's really going to help some of our clients who are right on that line of if they can afford the house or not. Whether or not they actually want a 40-year mortgage is maybe up for debate. But here in DFW, where house prices are growing and growing and growing, maybe you take that 40-year note and maybe in 4 years you refinance and get into a conventional loan and you don't have to worry about the whole 40-year thing. So anyways, that's all we know about it right now, but I think that's a huge thing for our market. On to the rates. So the rates are holding pretty steady. Actually, they've gotten a little better today. The average for investopedia.com, the average lender's rates for a 30-year fixed conventional right now are 6.71. I mean, you can see them on the screen, FHA 6.65. We're actually doing some things lower than this. Sometimes though it involves points, and we're doing what we can to buy down and help people out as much as we can right now while the rates are a little high. But it is positive news. We have seen some I guess positive movement. Things are coming down. You can see it in our chart here. We've had a good little bounce back since here the beginning of, I guess, around the 8th of April, thereabouts. So things are looking pretty good today. We are bumped right up against that blue line, this blue line right here, which is the 200 day moving average. It's something that's hard to break. But I'm thinking maybe we can look at breaking that here in the next couple months, and I guess next month, May. So when I'll tell you about that, um, we know that on May 10th, we're going to have a new inflation report coming out. And we're thinking that it will really show a different story than what the Fed's been finding, which is kind of following these numbers, tracking these numbers that are actually behind the current times, right? So we're all saying inflation is going up, inflation is going up, inflation is going up. Well, it's not necessarily true. Housing prices, consumer price index, all these things are kind of having signs that are pointing to, hey, we've plateaued. You can see it in this chart right here. You can look at the beginning of May last year, how we kind of have gone up and up and up. Well, you can see now we're seeing a plateau and we're actually starting to come down. So the idea is here in May, maybe we'll see the rates drop even more, hopefully over the summer to the fives, because all signs do point to inflation actually is coming down. But the Federal Reserve is a little nervous. They don't want to just, take steps. In fact, they want to take steps the opposite way and raise it if at all they feel like there's a problem. So we're kind of in a holding pattern now. Hopefully they don't do any raises, but hopefully here, circle that date on your calendar. 1 month from now, May 10th, let's look for some good signs there. And, that is pretty much it. We've had the same story over and over and over and over. We're all looking for good news, but the good news right now is for sure that rates have been on the mend over the last couple of weeks, I'd say, and if nothing else, we've seen some stability and maybe some creeping down. So keep your clients in mind, and we'll talk about the FHA 40-year thing as we get more time. Or if you have clients, give me a call and we'll talk about it. I know we're going to the weekend. Hopefully everyone had a great Easter last weekend. My team will be here either way. So please give us a call if you have any questions, you need a pre-qual, need a pre-approval, anything, I'll be around. So reach out. And again, thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you later.